Hello everyone, Triple is back. It's more Fallout 4. I've had to change my plans a bit of the order of which I'm doing quests, because I planned to do the Minuteman ending second after the Brother of Steel ending, and it would have been much later than like right now really. But I tested off screen to see if I could get all of the next quests for each faction, for the Minutemen, the Railroad and the Brother of Steel. I could get the ones for the Railroad and the Brother of Steel. I couldn't get the one for the Minutemen because I haven't built this with the Minutemen. The only way I could get the Minutemen is to get banished from the Institute and get the Railroad to tell me to go join the Minutemen, which was actually my plan. But the point at which I was going to do it, I would have already have destroyed the Brotherhood of Steel, which I can't do because it's something that I need to give to Proctor Ingram, and then I need to get it back to give it to Sturgis, which I wouldn't have been able to do because the Brother of Steel would have been destroyed. So I probably wouldn't, if I kept going with my plan, I probably wouldn't have been able to join the Minutemen because I wouldn't be able to get a thing back off of Proctor Ingram. I don't know if maybe like the Railroad could have given me it or something, but yeah. So I'm pretty sure the next video after this will be me starting the Minutemen ending and getting the Minutemen ending first. But for now, we've got a lot of stuff to do. We've got to head into the Institute.
Ingram?
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Yep, let's go.
Do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock on to.
I'm already on the platform.
You wanted to get into the Institute, right? Well, what are you waiting for?
Are you talking to me like that? I thought I'm on the platform.
Let's see.
There we go.
Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If
See,
you
this
place
is the
it
thing
in
she
any
gives me.
terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch.
Do it!
Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
We're gone. Can I hear music playing then? Why was there music playing? The molecular level is completed! You get like so much XP for that. Okay, so you put the network scanner in here. The holotape. I've got a lot of holotapes. Network scanner. Scan the network. And we're done. Okay. Emergency relay button, don't want to do that.
Hello.
Hello.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful.
Thank you.
I am known as Father.
Hi, Father.
The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
You mean the lift? And we started institutionalized, which is the last mission for Act 2.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute.
Oh.
This is the reality of the Institute. This place. These
I mean, it is a nice place.
the work we do.
It's clean.
For over 100
Safe.
years, we dedicated ourselves
For
to
the most part.
humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy. And our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground.
This way.
There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
There he is! Sean! I finally found you!
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean.
Father, what's
It's
going
me.
on? What's happening?
I'm your dad. Yes.
What's going on?
It's me.
Father?
Your dad.
Father!
I'm here, Sean.
I don't know you.
It'll be okay,
Go
Sean.
away.
I'm
Father.
here now.
Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Please, Sean. I'm your father. Talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean.
Yeah, you said it. Sometimes you can bug out and not give the recall code.
Recall code Cirrus.
He's a synth.
Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know.
His angry face looks
I know.
stupid.
You've gone to such lengths to find him.
Just... help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally
Yeah.
meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
Oh my god!
It's really you. After all this time.
Yes. It's true. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
It wasn't right, what they did. Taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
They needed specimens.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had
So this is kind
always
of similar
been
to an
corrupted.
a plot for an earlier Fallout game, where the
Wasteland,
Enclave broke into a
radiation
vault to get the
affects
pure human
everyone,
DNA from the
even in their
untainted
attempts
humans
to
in the
shield
vault.
themselves from the world above. Members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
It's really you.
Sean. It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Let's have a chat with him.
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter what they think. What matters is what you do.
I'm glad we see it the same way. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
Oh, let's try it.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose
Yeah,
from
got
the
it.
Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and
That's how he lived
his
for
usefulness
like over 60
far
years.
beyond any normal human lifespan.
Yeah.
He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge.
Ah, so he
What
pointed
else
us in the
can I
direction of
say
Kellogg then.
to ease your mind.
Your mother.
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
I'm just gonna say she loved you. I don't want to provoke him or
She
anything.
loved you. So much.
I have no doubt. I'm afraid I have very little experience with those emotions, having lived my life within...
You
the
can
Institute.
provoke him and just get kicked
For
out of the
many
institute
years,
straight away, and I
never
don't want to do that.
questioned who my
I was
parents
pushing my luck with talking about Kellogg.
I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. I know there's more for us to discuss, but the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Yes.
Yes, That's what I want.
I know. I know you've been through so much. I'm pleased to see it has not impaired your judgment. Forgive me. I'd assume that after everything I'm sure you've seen above ground, you would be more than a bit biased against us. There is much to be done. You'll need time to acclimate yourself, a chance to become acquainted with our procedures.
I'll do whatever it takes. It's worth it.
I am glad to hear that. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Okay, that's a lot of dialogue. We don't use the lift, which I got confused about. Yeah, I can actually use the stairs here.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thanks again.
Of course.
The damn thing didn't even say anything.
We're all looking
Doctor.
forward to working
They weren't
with you.
kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
Finding my son.
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Sean's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Good for now.
I'm good for it. Thanks.
Goodbye, then.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of talking in this video. Not, probably, like, no shooting at all. Bioscience. Yep. We're in the Institute. Also, by the way, it's Happy New Year. This is the 1st of the 1st, 2019 I'm recording this.
My latest reports on batch 274. Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick. He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything else to one side.
I wonder how the Warwick family is doing. Young Wally must be close to 10 years old by now. It's remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think?
I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. And those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject.
They're still people, and they're suffering. We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity?
Well, that's a question best left to our colleagues in the robotics division.
Yes, well... I suppose you're right.
Damn.
It's great to have you here.
Hi.
Hey,
Hey,
Doc.
talk to me.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
That's cool.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
Yep.
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Need any help?
Is there anything I can do to help out?
There might be. Tell you what, you get settled in, and check back with me later. I'll see what I can find out.
Ah, damn, I was hoping he could actually give me the quest now. But he can't. I'll have to come back here to get a side mission off of him. That he tells me to talk to that guy. God damn it, I thought I could get it now and, like, you know, streamline the whole process of getting these side missions before I finish off an instructor.
Got it.
Wow, first try. Deactivate the laser grid. So I need to head into here to go get Virgil's cure. God damn it. The wiki says that during institutionalized you can get the side mission, but I'm guessing you can't. This is the easiest way to get in here. You don't have to fight anything to get in. You just walk on by. Okay, I need... We'll play that.
Personal record. Dr. Brian Virgil. This will likely be my last recording. My requests to shut down the FEV program have repeatedly been denied. We've learned nothing useful in the last 10 years. Why does Father insist on continuing it? If he won't see reason, then I have to take matters into my own hands. What we're doing, it's not right. It needs to stop. If anyone should find this after I'm gone, know that I never wanted to hurt anyone. Anyone. Do you understand me? I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan, and if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me. Everything that we've done, the lives we've taken. If there is a God, may he have mercy on us all.
And that's why Virgil left and went into the glowing sea. And ended up turning into a super mutant. I'm gonna have to come back into bioscience to talk to him again to get the quest. I thought I could get it now. That slightly messed up my streamlined, optimized plans of doing stuff in a certain order, but... And here we have Advanced Systems, and this is where Dr. Lee is.
Supplement 77 has been discontinued?
Ooh.
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and flavorful food supplements.
I want Supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Useless machine.
Oh. Come on, man, it's not his fault. That's just so mean. Let's go talk to Dr. Lee. Let's go talk to Dr. Lee. Let's go talk to Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Rushed work
Nothing.
is sloppy
At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Someone's just test firing guns in there.
Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
Sometimes it can be a
Actually,
pain
I was
to
looking
talk to
for
her
you.
because she doesn't stand still.
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush.
She just keeps turning and stuff, trying to walk away.
It was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
I'm only here with good intentions. You have my word.
You're giving me your word, even though we just met? Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help? Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
Projects left behind.
Did you abandon any projects you wanted to complete?
You should know better than to ask me that. If they didn't tell you what I was working on, they didn't want you to know. I'm certainly not going to put my neck on the line and spread their dirty little secrets. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Trust me.
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family.
Yay.
I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
We don't lie.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit
Yay.
tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
Oh, will this work?
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
Oh, it actually works, oh my god.
Don't you? You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there, dying. And here I am surrounded by technology that could make their lives better. Yet we hide down here and insulate ourselves from everything and everyone. It's not right. It's not right. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood.
Yes!
But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee. Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Speaking of, I trust our discussion will remain between the two of us. Now, I need to get back to work, and I'm sure you have other things to do.
So you can fail those speech checks, and she tells you to go and find out what happened to Virgil. Because, you know, she thinks something's happened to him and something's being hidden from her. And you can say, Virgil's alive. She doesn't trust you. She thinks you're lying. So then you have to go into the bioscience and go get that tape that I got. Which is the reason why I got it, because I think, you know, it'd be better to get it, you know, then than those frag grenades. Some relay grenades.
Be designing more efficient plasma emitters.
I don't care about them. But yeah, that's why I got the holotape, because she says, give me proof, and you can show her the holotape, and then she's like, oh my god, Father lied to me about what happened to Virgil. And then she leaves the Brotherhood, but I passed all the speech checks.
Reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial then. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely be more pronounced.
Will there be any pain?
I honestly don't know. I suppose it's your job to find out. Now hold still.
Oh, that's not good. What's going to happen here?
There. All done. You can return to your duties, and remember to record every symptom you experience in detail.
I hope I'll prove a useful test subject for you, Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
That's just mean. That's just mean.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do.
Damn, he's not happy.
Welcome to the Institute, sir.
Shut up, Corsa.
Glad you made it.
It's an honor to meet you, sir.
What now? I heard we lost
dragging
another
their
Gen
feet
3.
on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. You know, send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
This is. I'm assuming this is just glass then. She can't.
Please don't get any germs on me.
Can you shut your mouth?
Excuse me, Doctor.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity.
I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Don't you trust me?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider.
The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions. It's nothing personal, I assure you.
Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synths remain here.
Certainly. We can't allow sophisticated
Just playing along.
technology
Playing along.
into the wrong hands. The results could be disastrous. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'm fine.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Very well.
Yay. And level up. Woo! Right. Since we finished that, I guess I should head back to bioscience and get this synth retention. Well, not doing that just yet. I suppose I'll get blacksmith so I can finish up Codsworth. Yeah, but yeah, we're not doing synth retention yet. I'm going to head back to bioscience to get the side mission. Since I couldn't get it before, but I should be able to get it now. Ooh.
Synth unit, you were scheduled for maintenance duty in SRB last night. Anything you'd like to report?
Nothing to report, sir. I carried out my duties, as usual.
Dr. Ayo saw you accessing a terminal. You know you are not permitted to access terminals in that section. Is Dr. Ayo mistaken?
Yes. I mean, no, he's not. But I was only...
What is it? Were you or weren't you accessing a terminal in SRB?
I was, but I swear it's not what it sounds like. I was cleaning the terminal, and it switched on by mistake. I was just shutting it down.
Was that a stutter? Have you developed a defect, unit? Maybe you need to be reset.
Sir, I assure you that won't be necessary. It won't happen again.
See that it doesn't. You don't want me to tell you twice. Now get back to your duties.
Damn, woman.
Good day.
Hello. That's not good. Was she being sneaky, or is she telling the truth that it turned on by itself? Well, she accidentally turned it on. Maybe, maybe not. Alright, you person. There you are.
Dr. Carlin's doing some amazing things with our genetically engineered crops.
I don't care.
Clayton.
Something I can do for you?
Give me the quest.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
I think Dr. Carlin
Thank
is
you.
looking for help with one of his experiments. You should talk to him.
I'm just going to get all these side quests so I can have them
Most
activated.
men lack the patience to
I
absorb
hate that
that
they do this.
plant growth.
I have to wait for them to stop talking.
Hi, Doc.
Then I can talk to them.
Well,
It's so annoying. It wastes
it
time.
isn't our visitor from the past. Some time ago,
we covertly replaced the family patriarch of Warwick Homestead.
You mean the
with a
dad?
synth. He's been field testing a variety of genetically modified seeds that I created. Take this packet of seeds to the Roger Warwick synth. Be careful with these. They represent years of genetic manipulation and enhancement. Hopefully you can manage such a simple task.
No problem.
It won't be a problem.
I trust that it won't. Now listen closely, because this next part is vitally important. When Roger asks how your trip was, tell him some blood bugs chased you halfway across the Commonwealth. That code phrase will identify you as an agent of the Institute. Also, you must be discreet. Do nothing to draw attention to yourself or raise suspicion.
Got it.
Understand.
Now hurry on to Warwick Homestead so we can begin the experiment.
There we go. We got building a better crop, but we don't want to do that yet. We don't want to do that yet either. We want to do... Technically, we want to do outside the white. Can I fast travel from this place? Well, first we're going to go... Yeah, you can. First I'm going to go to Tom, the railroad. It's a specific order I'm doing these things in. I have not seen any baseball grenades anywhere, but I assume they probably just like normal baseball, so I've been ignoring them.
Pam needs you in her room.
And Pam can give me some like side quest things, repeatable quests, which I'm not going to do.
I just heard the most fascinating rumor. The story goes that you actually found the Institute. Been there and back again. Sounds crazy, right?
It's true.
It's all true.
Deacon says you used teleportation. I can't imagine. We know you got inside with the help of the Brotherhood of Steel. My hope is you've infiltrated them for us. Or at the very least, your true loyalty lies with us. So let's put it to the test. We have a vital mission that only you can carry out. You up to it?
Side with the railroad.
Do the mission then.
You have no idea how...
I don't know what would happen if I sided with the Brotherhood. If they just kick me out, or what? Or they turn violent, I don't know.
Secret the railroad has. It's time you learn about Patriot. There's a man, or woman, we're not sure, inside the Institute, who helps synths escape to freedom. Dozens of synths owe him their lives. We don't know his name. We've never had a way to contact him. So we gave him the code name Patriot. So you need to infiltrate the Institute and make contact with Patriot.
I'll do my best.
Excellent. Tom devised a way to send a message to Patriot. We can plant a coded message on an Institute terminal. And, if all goes well, he'll respond. Just see Tom, and you can proceed from there.
And then we said underground or the cover. Hopefully we don't ever fail it. Because if we do, that's the end of the railroad mission.
Oh, man.
We don't fail it until we want to fail it.
The belly of the beast? If the Brotherhood gave you a custom holotape, that's what I'm looking for. Anything that survived Institute security is gold.
Here you go, Tom.
We're in business. You know, I need... Shit, I'm already done. Just plug this baby into any terminal in the Institute, and our man Patriot will get back to you.
And he gives it back. Then what we do is we go to Boston Airport and we give it to Ingram. Because then we can actually go back to Tom and he'll give us a second thing, which should still actually work. I probably should have tested that, but I assume it should probably still work. And we won't get discovered. But God knows, who knows. The railroad main quest is the most difficult one to not fail. So we give to Ingram, and then we go back to Tom. And Desdemona should give us a side quest.
Proctor, I came across a holotape with a full scan of the Institute's network.
You came across?
You know,
she gave you
good
it.
to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
I wasn't worried. After all, I built the device myself.
I have confidence in everything I built too, but that's because I'll only deal with technology that I understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
Hopefully, it'll reveal a weakness in their defenses.
That would be the best case scenario. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, your mission to recruit Dr. Lee still needs to be completed. I believe Elder Maxon gave you all of the details. Good luck, Knight.
Okay, we've completed outside the wire. Now we go back to the railroad, just in case, because it's telling us... We now have a quest thing telling us to get another copy from Tom. There's also going to be a meeting in the railroad as well, which you got to listen into. Lots of dialogue in this video. It's also like setting up for like future stuff. See, it says get new holotape from Tinker Tom, but everyone's going to have a meeting now.
Half of you know this already, but something so...
What are you doing over there? Oh, that's Pam.
The rumor is true. One of our agents has made it inside the institute.
Oh, there's Deacon.
Is this what Tinker Tom was working on? Yes, Tom's work is related, but the device...
Hey, I'm not the Wanderer. I'm the Professor.
After the device
She come with the wrong name.
He made it inside the institute.
Oh, she's talking about someone else, maybe. Ooh.
Where is the institute? We're not sure exactly. Best guess is that it's somewhere under the old CIT. But they've been using a teleportation device to get in and out, so it could be anywhere. What did he find out? I know you all have questions, but I've said everything I'm going to.
Just in case there's a snake in this
The
place.
ops you're planning and running now are the most important of our lives. We have a chance at rescuing more synths than we ever dreamed of. So get it done.
Drummer boy should tell me. Des wants to talk to me.
The professor. The professor's back.
Okay.
Desdemona has an op for you.
There we go. That's what I was expecting you to tell me. Instead of just freaking out.
Hey, Tom.
Oh, man, you were actually there? Inside the belly of the beast? No time for that, though. Let's set you up to contact Patriot. I got here one genuine Tinker Time special. Just load her up onto a holotape, plug her into any Institute terminal, and execute.
There we go. Encrypted message holotape. That's good. Desdemona, give me this quest.
Emergency. Glory spotted a courser near Dayton Safe House. Normally, we go to ground at the first sign of a courser. We hide deep, we hide long, until we know we're safe. But we can't abandon your infiltration of the Institute. So we're staying.
Can I lend a hand?
Yes. Ticonderoga Safe House has gone dark, and I need you to check it out. Hopefully this is a milk run. But if you do find a courser there, kill it. If there's no survivors, then your cover remains intact.
I'll take care of it.
Get to it then. Glory.
Then Operation Ticonderoga, whatever it is. Ticonderoga.
Done. Grab anything you need from Tinker Tom.
Anything?
It's not open season yet, but take what you need.
Oh, I will.
Everyone, we may have to evac on a moment's notice. Stay alert.
But we're not going to be doing that yet, either. For now, we are going to go to Virgil and give him this serum. I'm currently being blinded by the sun coming in through my window. God, I hate the sun. Oh, I can just use my headphones to block it. Take it off my ear, put it next to my head. Perfect. Okay, I can't see Dick. Radaway, Radex, use a stim pack. Oh, it's there. God, I can't see anything because of the glare on my screen. It's pitch black. Come on. Come on, you can do it. There you go. God, it's pitch black with the glare. Virgil! Virgil? Oh, you're there. Are you cooking some food?
Virgil? Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you. The interceptor worked. It was rough, but it worked.
Amazing. And what about the serum? Did you find the serum?
I got it.
Got it right here.
That's it. That's really it. All right. Let's see. Retrovirus has matured nicely. Density gradient is high. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands have formed.
That's good.
It is. But there's only one way to know if it works.
He's gonna stab himself with it. At some point. Come on, Virgil. Oh, for the love of God. Where are you walking? What are you doing? God, you're annoying. Okay, first we're gonna go to his chemistry station, and then...
Alright.
There we go. God almighty, it took you 5 million years to walk there.
And now, we wait.
It'll work. Don't worry.
I hope so. We just have to let the retrovirus run its course. I'm going to rest for a while. I'm back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well, I guess we'll see. In any event, you kept your end of our bargain. Thank you.
Yay! Okay, let's leave. We've got to go to the Pridwin now. We'll be back. We'll come back at some point. Map. Let's go all the way to Pridwin. Have a chat with Elder Maxon and Captain Kells to get another side quest. Then I've got to go upgrade Codsworth. And I might sleep a bunch and then we could head back to Virgil again. I guess. I'm going to close my curtain. I always have to do this. Usually I don't have to though, because it's supposed to be Britain. I didn't close it far enough to not blind me, but at least there's no glare on the screen. Scare on the glean. Ah, you should see the capital wasteland. Actually, it should be better, depending on what ending you did. You could have activated Project Purity, and you could have helped the tree guy, whose name I can't remember, is it Harold or something like that? If you help him, he could start spreading his luscious green wildlife across the entirety of the capital wasteland.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
She's on our side.
I've convinced her that the Institute is the enemy, not the Brotherhood.
Well done, Knight. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Pridwin. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, on to other matters. Thanks to the success of your reconnaissance efforts, it's time to advance our operations to the next phase. I want you to report to Proctor Ingram at the airport. She has a special project that requires your immediate attention. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
Oh, I just thought hopefully she can give me another holotape when I, you know, get banished from the Institute. Or else she might just keep talking to me about the bit reprimed. Oh god, I just thought about that. Hopefully, oh, that might be bad. I might have to reload, like, I don't know. We'll have to see.
Hold up, Knight. Let me make one thing clear.
Oh, this guy. He's so antagonistic for no reason.
My command. If you want my respect, you will have to earn it. When I give you a mission, I expect results. Is that clear?
Perfectly.
Good. I want you to take charge of a recovery operation. The Brotherhood has been monitoring the Commonwealth for some time now. ever since we learned of the synth threat. We've dispatched a number of reconnaissance teams. Paladin Dance's squad was far from the first.
The previous team was dispatched 3 years ago. They never reported back. Officially, they're missing. Presumed dead.
Was there a rescue mission?
Of course not. We don't have the resources or the manpower to conduct a search like that. Recon teams in the field have to rely on their skills and training to survive. They know the risks, but we honor those who give their lives in the line of duty. Your orders are to search for the missing recon team and recover their effects. Report to me with your results. Is that understood?
Yep.
Understood.
Their insertion point was in the hills near Malden. Survey the area and establish a search pattern. Monitor your radio for distress signals. All recon teams are issued distress pulsars that put out a short-range homing beacon. Acquire a signal, and you should be able to trace it back to its source. That's all, Knight. Dismissed.
I just thought... I'm actually going to load back. I'm actually going to load back and make a proper save and not like auto quick save thing, because I'm not entirely sure that I might be able to get the holotape off of Ingram if I've started Liberty Reprimed, because she might not talk to me about it. She might just keep... might be a glitch bug thing where she just keeps talking about things. So I just realised I just did all that. I'm going to do it all again now, but I'll skip the dialogue.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us.
I've convinced her that the Institute...
Well done, Knight. As soon as Dr. Lee... She's been under the Institute's now. Thanks to the... I want you to... Once again...
Right.
Okay, do that again. Just to make absolutely sure that when I do get banished from the Institute in the next episode, then
Hold up.
She can give
Let me
me
make one thing clear. When I give
the holotape back.
Perfectly.
Good. The Brotherhood, we've dispatched the previous...
Was there a rescue mission?
Of course not. Recon team, but we... Your orders are to search for...
Understood.
Their insertion point.
Sure.
Monitor your... Acquire a signal. That's all, Knight. Dismissed.
There we go. Okay. And... Yep, that's the end of like my small list of things in order that I wanted to do. So we've got 3 side missions for the factions. We started Liberty Reprimed, I guess, and Underground Undercover. So I'll just go upgrade Codsworth, sleep a bunch, head back to Virgil, see what's happened to him. So you've got Liberty Reprimed, Operation Tyson Dorega, and that one, and building a better crop, and synth retention. But yeah, that's fine. So Codsworth, Virgil, then I'll end the video off there, and then I'm going to test to see if when I get banished from Institute and I get talk to Desdemona, who tells me what the Minutemen, who tell me to go and get the holotape, if I can actually get it off Ingram, or she might just only talk to me about Liberty Reprimed and not give me the option of getting the thing back. If that's the case, I will load back and we'll start the next video off without having Liberty Reprimed and without me having talked to Maxon. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh. Okay, Codsworth, come over here. We'll get your last upgrades onto you. And you'll be the ultimate killing machine. According to the wiki, it's like the stuff that you can have. What am I doing here? Oh, legs. No, that's not it. What am I doing? Oh, thruster arms. There we go, I'm done. Get a saw. And a saw. And that should be it. He now has 3 buzzsaws. He has his sentry bot arms with his Gatling lasers. He's got Voltaic armor and all the good stuff. He should be perfect. And you know what? Let's change up the paint. Let's go with red. him a... Look at that. Now he has a lot of melee damage with the additional buzzsaws. The sentry bot arms give him melee damage. He's got his guns, his armor gives him energy damage, got a Tesla field. He is pretty much perfect. Oops, I was about to fast travel to the thing then, but... Okay, this is going to take a while. We're going to sleep a lot. So there we go. Okay, so yeah. I'll see if Proctor Ingram can actually give me the holotape back once I get banished from the Institute. He's going to have a bit of a gunfight in the Institute. I have to kill a named person to get banished. So I'll just kill any named person that's in sight of the lift, because then you've got to get in the lift to go back up to where you teleported into the Institute from to get out. Because you definitely won't be able to fast travel with all the enemies in there. So we're doing that. Hopefully it should be fine, but we'll have to see. I might have to load back, not have Liberty Reprimed activated, which wouldn't be a bad thing, because then I'll be loading back to this point anyway. Because I'll be making like 5 or 10 saves at this point, so I can load back after I finished the Minutemen ending to load back here before I started it, before I got banished from the Institute. Cheat my character back up to the level of what he is at the end of the Minutemen ending, what level he is, what perks he has, what if I picked up any new weapons, maybe the ammo situation I might do. I won't go super nitpicky on 100% like stim pack number and stuff like that, just probably my level and any significant items I picked up. But yeah. Okay, it's been a long time. Oh, yep, check on Virgil. There we go. It takes 3 days. If you end up having to go check on Virgil. Right, so you spawn looking at the cave then, right. I should know that. I just should have just walked forward, but yeah. Virgil? Oh, come on, it's a small cave. It doesn't take 6 million years to load. Probably giving me additional radiation damage with it loading like that. And da-da-da-da!
Welcome back. It needs some refinement, but I think we can consider my serum a qualified success.
This is incredible.
It is a significant first.
Look at that!
But it still only works on one strain of FEV. It will take years, perhaps decades, to generalize my formula. Still, you have my gratitude. You're welcome to make use of my lab. Or help yourself to any of this junk, if you want it. In the meantime, I have a lot of experiments to run. Excuse me.
Mr. Samuel, I imagine...
And there we go, I can now... Ha 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 ha. I can just take all this stuff. If there's actually really anything that I want to take. Some mentats. Oh yeah, he has a trunk down here. A lunchbox. There was a souvenir magnet cow. Okay, I'll take that. That's the music I was hearing, I guess, maybe. Oh, super mutant aviator cap. That's what he was wearing. I like how his bed's up on tires as well.
Make yourself at home, such as it is.
Oh shit, there's a magazine here. Tesla. Damn, did not realise that was there. I probably wouldn't have been able to take that before. Don't want to talk to him. I thought he would have given me a special gun thing, but I guess maybe I messed it up, I don't know. But there we go, we cured Virgil. Virgil is cured. And now I guess I'll just head back to well, actually no. Maybe, I don't know. I suppose I'll head back to the Institute since I need to, you know, test getting banished and seeing what happens. So I guess I'll just spawn right here. You start in the lift, I think. That's the thing, I need to have the lift at the right level, so I don't have to wait for it to be called down to come pick me up, which I had to do when I was testing. But back when I tested it, I didn't get Liberty Reprimed, so I could talk to Ingram about the thing, so we'll have to see if that actually works again. So you see there's no lift here, so we need the lift to be at my level, so I can just jump in after killing a named person and then leg it. But there we go. I'll stop there. That was some more Fallout 4. We did a lot. We got a lot of quests. We've been into the Institute. And next time, we will properly start getting the Minuteman ending. Which is going to be fun. It's going to require me to get more stuff. Okay, that happens, it's fine, that happens, it's fine. Everyone's fine. Everyone's fine. But I know for a fact that I don't have enough settlements for doing the Minuteman ending, because I got the quest form ranks, which means get more settlements, because you need more settlements. So, we'll be having to do these quests, like, not that, Returning the Faber and Raid of Troubles and Out of the Fire and that. Well, we need to do them to hopefully boost our settlements points to the point where we can do it. Hopefully it doesn't take that many. We'll see. So anyway, thank you all for watching. I shall see you all next time. Goodbye. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like and let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you decide to subscribe to the channel, that would be amazing, and ding that bell to be the first to hear about my new videos. Thanks again, and I shall see you all next time. Goodbye.